Pranam Master.
Yes, Purnima.
Could you please explain about Kali-yug? How do we understand Kali-yug?
Okay. So about kali-yug, there are a couple of things which I have explained like even earlier, and there is another interview on kali-yug which I have also like delivered like long back. So firstly, the kali-yug times are like completely over. Like there are majority which are experiencing who are like experiencing kali-yug right now, but there are people who are completely out of kali-yug and they are not experiencing any effect of kali-yug. So Kali-yug, as we know, is like the age of darkness. Okay, age of darkness, age of ignorance, age of nonsensicalness. So that's what Kali-yug is. So Kali-yug can just end for a being the moment you choose knowledge, the moment you choose to be in nature, the moment you want to discipline yourself, and you begin to discipline, and then like you're able to see light everywhere, light on like all matters, not only on your body but on all subject matters. So the Kali can end. Now there is a popular idea that Kali is of like 4,32,000 years. Okay, so that is just like a very uh deceptive idea which is like floated in the market, and certainly that is very productive idea and a very promising idea for those people who really want to enjoy the nonsensicalness, disease, disorder, and who are those all like in the establishment, and they want people to stay in darkness. So for them, this time is like very good. So those people don't want the Kali times to get over, and there are like many people who are subscribing to that idea of like 4,32,000 years. So it is just like suppose there is a long road and you have to like reach the destination, and what if I tell you that there are like it is like million miles away? So obviously your morale, your motivation, your efforts will like slow down. So that is what they want, so that they continue to be in the authority and people continue to remain in the ignorance. And the times are now changing on earth because the earth's frequency is changed, and the divine forces, the nature, everything is like changed. And the most important thing is that Sanatan times are coming, which we call as like the Aquarian age or the Aquarian times. And when we say Sanatan times or the Aquarian times, so what do we understand by that? It simply means the etheric times are coming. Okay, so ether is the quality of the sky element. Okay, ether is the gun of sky element. Now, when ether is the gun of sky element, so to reach sky element, which is the fifth element, but before that there are four other elements as well. So you can take benefit of the upcoming age, or you can evolve faster in that age, which is like the Aquarian age or the etheric age or the electrical age, if you align your first four elements properly. So it is just like you begin with the solid physical body and you ultimately move towards the non-physical etheric matter. So you see, Earth is physical, solid matter, and so is the earthly body. It's like hard body. It's a solid body. And then from solid body to ether, which is sky. Sky is now non-physical. Okay, so is etheric element. So to go from the physical body to the non-physical soft matter, one has to discipline properly, you know, and that is what Kali-yug is all about. It doesn't want people to like do any form of discipline. It doesn't want people to do any form of like proper routine of aligning their self to nature, aligning their self to the real knowledge, aligning their self to the divine forces. And that is what these authority, the in charge and the people in the rulership right now on earth, they want. So that's the first thing. Now you see, because it's like etheric world, so that is why social media is very prominent in this world. And social media, when we say, it's like all the social media, applications are like there. So the world is right now. It's moving faster into the etheric zones. So earthly body does some action. So there is a result which is called karma. So action has some result. Every action has some results to it. Okay, if you do some action, there will be some result. So that is what is the law of karma. So even if you do action with your physical body, there are some karma and there are some results. It is just like you put bitter thing into your mouth, there is a bitter taste, and you put something wrong in your body, there is a disease. Similarly, some wrong information or knowledge goes into your body, then there is a disorder in the mind. Okay, and that is what mental plane is all about. And then you see in Kali-yug, the electrical etheric part of the earthly realm is not addressed at all. Okay, so like social media accounts, for example, they're called account for a reason. Okay, why do you call them account? Account means just like your bank account, there's an account. So whatever actions you do, they are like kept in that account. So any action that you have done on Ethernet, which people call it today as internet, so that is your etheric action. That is your biometric impression on the application. So your biometric impression will bring some results for your etheric, account. Just like your earthly physical account is there. Okay. Similarly, there is an etheric account, and that etheric account is more higher account than any other account. That is why that account is like properly maintained by an ID, a password, and you keep that account very private. Nowadays people want to just lock it as well. So etheric account is a bigger action account, and it has more bigger results for the humans than the earthly body even today. Okay, just like your earthly body has some results for the actions. Similarly, etheric account also has some results. So whatever people are like punching biometrically into the system, this Ethernet account that they maintain, so they are completely tracked, because no social app is a private app. It is maintained by some third party. There is some authority. There is some people. So the etheric world is like more of a invisible world, which people don't understand today, and people have to realize this fact, and it's a truth that there are people who are in charge. Number one. Number two, your actions have some results. Number three, that etheric account has more faster results than the earthly account. So you will be held accountable for both the actions that you do. So one has to be like really wise, and that is what separates the Aquarian age from any other age, because it is more electric, it is more etheric. So how can people move towards like directly into the etheric world, and this whole etheric thing, this whole Ethernet and this like the mobile etheric mobile, a gadget. It's a technology given in the hand of people. Like even if they don't like have any worth for it, even if they don't value or they don't know how to operate it properly. Because if you don't know how to operate your body, your life on Earth, then how would you even know that how etheric life has to be maintained? You will never know. Okay, and that is what the authority or the people in the industry who are running this whole show right now, they want people to misuse so that they have more karmic account. Okay, so the karmic account, that's a more karmic load to the people. So if people continue to do certain actions on Ethernet, and that is what you see even today, like, and people use Ethernet like anything, and that is why it is an easy access to people. It is knowingly given as an easy access to people so that they misuse it. They keep watching something wrong, they keep spoiling and corrupting their inputs every day with eyes and ears. Okay, so then they keep sharing, keep writing, keep liking, disliking, whatever, bullying or writing anything. They think everything is okay, but it is an account, just like the bank account. So every action counts. So to develop a right sense to get yourself out of the Kali times, one has to begin from body, which is completely in your hands. which is completely solid, physical, and you begin from the solid body and you move towards the etheric world. And if you don't understand how to handle body, how to handle your speech, how to handle your behavior, and you keep doing whatever, anything in any way, so ultimately you will land up in a very big trouble in future. And by future, I don't mean the earthly future at all. I am talking about the future which you will face at the end of your life. That is like the real future, not on earth. So Kali can end and it is already over. The only thing is, are people ready to cut their ignorance? Are they ready to cut their fake egos? Are they ready to learn, progress, grow, evolve? Are they ready to align to the new frequency of the Aquarian age, which is upcoming on Earth? Are they ready to change? Change means really change. Are they ready to gain some real knowledge and apply it in everyday life? Because Aquarian age is etheric age, electric age. It is not the age of ignorance. It is the age of all knowing.